let's start. So, hello everybody. This is the Kubescape Community Meeting. Today is September the 5th, 2023. Okay, so we have like two external participants and 3 Kubescape maintainers in this meeting. So my name is Matthias. I'm one of the maintainers of this meeting, and I will host this meeting. Alessio, you want to present yourself?
Yeah. Hello, everyone. My name is Alessio. I'm one of the maintainers of Kubescape. More specifically, I'm maintaining also the host scanner. So welcome everyone, and enjoy the meeting.
Great. David, are you able to speak without having a car accident, or you skip this one?
I'm able to speak without a car accident. I hope I'm able to speak without a ticket. So I'm David, and I'm a maintainer and leading the roadmap development of Kubescape.
Thank you. Now, Anant.
Right, yes. So I'm Anant, and I'm an open source contributor to the Kubescape project. And I've recently been selected as an LFX mentee for the same project. And in the coming months, I'll be working with the Armo team to help extend its feature to even more heights.
Yes, great news. I think we will come back shortly to you, but congratulations.
Right.
And finally, Mustafa that visited us on the Kubescape booth in Amsterdam during the KubeCon. Yeah, maybe he's too shy to speak. So I will just repeat what he told us before. So Mustafa has been really interested in the Kubescape project. It's just that for the moment he's like really busy on a big project professionally. But once this is done, which should be soon, he will start contributing to our project, which is great. Thank you, Mustafa. Good. So yeah, to start, maybe we can give back the microphone to Anant, our new LFX mentee. So Anant, what will you be working on in the next few weeks?
Right. So the initial pitch that I had made for the project was to add the ability of an admission controller to be able to prevent workloads from being created in the first place if they do not follow our posture control policies. So then we had a talk with the team, and we decided that to be able to implement that, we are a long way off. And in order to do that, we have a few separate things that need to be completed first. So the first thing that I'm going to be working on is the ability for the controls and all of the control configurations, exceptions, all of those files and metadata that we store, that is to be converted into a CRD format, which would then be a Kubernetes native format from which we'll be able to fetch all of those resources. So yeah, that's the first step that we'll be working on. After that is done, then yeah, I guess we can move on to having a very basic prototype of an admission controller. But yeah, storing all of these resources as CRDs is the first step of the process.
Very interesting. Something to add, David?
Yes, 2 things to add. In a moment, we'll talk a little bit more about the controls. I think we can use this platform for that. Matthias, let me know if this is the correct platform for this. If not, we can take it offline with Anant. In addition to adding these controls, we have another few, I would say, prerequisites for an admission controller. So as Anand said, the ability of storing the controls locally within the cluster, this would give the user the ability, I would say, a better control of what are the tests, what are the controls that, based on that, Kubescape would, the admission controller would allow or deny the resource creation. So this is one thing. Another point we want over here is custom controls, and then also the ability to ignore some resources. So Anant is working on the controls, and hopefully Anant would come. I think tomorrow we are supposed to complete it, right? I'm kidding, but Anant would work on it, and we'll finish it very soon.
Yeah.
And then we have over here the ignore. So this is something that hopefully it was released today. I'm not sure if it was released yet, but it should be released in the close few days, which is Kubescape would ignore controls automatically when you have the ignore label or ignore annotation within the workload. So this is like a new feature that we just, new capability we just added. And then for the admission, the third prerequisite, which that is the custom controls, we have it in our roadmap. We don't yet have the proper requirements for that laid out yet. So this is something that we still need to work on proper requirements.
Great. In the meantime, Rotem join us. Hi, Rotem. You want to say a few words to the attendees?
Oh, hold on. Siri just interrupt. So hope everyone is okay. Nant, I know that you have some we have some slots for you today, to update in the admission control and everything. So I think we're open here for questions about the roadmap. We're currently working on the Q4 roadmap and things that will enter to this queue. This will held until the end of the year, and we will publish the topics once everything will be in place, and we'll have the current estimation for that. I believe maybe in the next community meeting or just via GitHub or something like that. That can work as well. So if someone has like further questions, be our guest. And if not, then Anant will be happy to hear, your voice a bit about what you're doing now.
Yes. So Anant already talked about like his admission controller, and that David jumped on it to add like a few prerequisites. And what's the status of Kubescape, and what is still needed to be added before we can like build this admission controller, namely the labels. So yeah.
Okay, so I guess we made our anything else you want to share, Mustafa, David? I can share with you like things that we are thinking of doing in the roadmap. We're thinking of not thinking, but we'll probably have it in Kubescape. We'll have the UI. We still have mentees that working on Prometheus and Alert Manager, exporters. Hopefully it will be done by, I don't know, 2 weeks or so. We have a new command about patching, image patching, so you can check that out as well. Hopefully the release will be today, right, David? I think that's what you said, today or in the near few days. What else? I can share that we're presenting at CIVO this week. When I'm saying we, is someone on our behalf from Solo, which is really, really nice. I should have present with him, but I couldn't, so he's doing it by himself, and I'm very proud of what he's presenting, mostly Kubescape things, and how this combines with network policies and things like that.
Yeah, maybe you can say when is the conference. I think that's probably a good idea to share monthly, like what would be our presence of Kubescape or
Yeah.
during
so
the different
hold on, I'll
conference?
just close the door here because I'm just interrupting everyone. So I'm sorry. Okay, here. Okay, so in this upcoming month, we have a lot of conferences that we will participate in. When I'm saying we, like you know, us and some other people, like I just told you. So SIVA Navigate Europe is happening right now, basically. I think he already presented our talk, or it's in 1 hour or so. So this is SIVA London. And we have Container Days Hamburg that we got accepted, and we're presenting about Kubescape over there. And also another conference at San Francisco, if I recall. What else? And like, I'm encouraging, the community as well, okay, to submit CFPs, okay? Contact us if you need any help, just defining a CFP, or if you want to talk not just about Kubescape, but I'm not talking just about Kubescape. Mostly Kubescape enters as the open source I'm using, but I'm talking about network policies. I'm talking about security in general. So, feel free to contact us if you want to submit a CFP to any other conference that you think is valuable and suitable. I saw that Alessio just published another conference at February, if I recall. That I think we should submit some CFPs there. If you're willing to go, Alessio, maybe we'll submit on your behalf.
Yeah, that should be a good idea.
Yeah, so maybe think about some subject or any topic you have in mind to talk about in this conference, or you can, we can talk about topics that we already talked about, but I'm, and we have KubeCon, of course. KubeCon on...
Yeah, that's in 2 months. Still a long way to go. Yeah.
But we got accepted for 2 talks at KubeCon, which is very impressive. Iska will talk, and also Ashrat will talk about vulnerabilities relevancy, and that is super exciting. And of course, we have our Kubescape booth over there, so if you're there, jump by. Yeah, Matthias and myself know it very well, and this year David will be there, so you have an option to meet him. What else can I share with you? Let me check my topics. So we are working currently a lot about network policies and how to generate it automatically from Kubescape, and we're working on we're calling it smart remediation, how to have a runtime remediation for configuration scanning and not just the vulnerability scanning. And there are so many things on the pipe, and I'm sure you already saw just using the flag, and Anant was much help there, and the new CLI, and we will publish all the new features very, very soon. We will publish also, we're going to make some organization in our GitHub account. We will publish some users MD and also contributors and everything that's suitable for open source. So join there and commit your name. I don't have anything else in mind. Matthias, do you have?
Yes, I do have something, but maybe you will kill me for saying this. But we have some exciting news about open source and a new director and everything.
Yeah, well, it's not that exciting. But yeah, I'll be leading with Craig Kubescape as, I would say, Kubescape as a product. I'll be the director of open source at Armo. So you'll see my face a lot. And I'll be here.
And this is exciting for our team because now we are like officially working on open source. So I think that's good news for the community in general.
Yeah, well, I'm putting everything on the table. I'm trying to make Kubescape a real, like it's already a real open source solution, but with a lot more adoption and a lot more users to use and thinking out of the box, what will make Kubescape the tool to use for security reasons and compliance reasons. And you know, I'm trying to be focused on the issues that you're opening in the GitHub, the community, like who is the community, how to grow our community. So I'll be really happy, okay, if you can, you know, contact me, Craig, just post on GitHub. I'm trying to follow there some of the new features you all suggested, and I'm trying to put it also in our roadmap and write proper requirements for all those features. So feel free just to share your thoughts there. We will tag it as a feature, and we will be more aligned and more focused on entering those stuff to the queue. Not just this queue, but you know, gradually to our implementation process. And of course, like if you wanna implement and share and contribute, we'll be really happy for that. We can even make some blog posts, shared blog posts with the community. You know, I think it's super exciting that we have maintainers that are outside of Armo that are, you know, developing features for Kubescape and doing it in a very good way. So I do think that is, we can write a really nice blog post and publish it to the world, and maybe that will give us a lot more of the community to Kubescape, and we will share this wonderful thing. I really think that's really wonderful. And yeah, I think that's, you know,
Great.
that's my roadmap in my head. Okay, hopefully that will work in my next 3 months. Yeah.
I would like to catch the opportunity to share also that we are refactoring the host scanner, and we are currently seeking some input from the community. So I will share the issue in the chat. So if someone is interested in getting involved or propose some new idea for, I don't know, things that you would like to see from the host scanner that is a component of the Kubescape, well, feel free to share your thoughts, your ideas. I left in the issue in the chat, so take a look over it and let us know.
Good. Thank you,
Yeah,
Alessio.
great.
Yeah,
Thank you.
I think in order to make those meetings more actionable, I will discuss with Craig and see if we can like post the last few recordings that we have so that people can like watch them on YouTube or other platforms. And we will also start having like public notes where you can share links like this. And obviously, maybe letting people like propose some subjects during for the agenda of these meetings. We will see, because this is something we usually do in Kubernetes project. So that would be
you're
great to
right.
have the same.
I think that this meeting was like we all were in a lot of vacations, like me, Craig, everyone was at August vacations or other vacations. So I do want, I know Craig just posted yesterday, like that we have the meeting, but I do want to post it at least like 1 week ahead so people can write their notes and the topics that they want to talk. Maybe we'll just publish like, I don't know, doc or something to just put there our meetings and everything inside. I think it's a very good idea, Matthias. Okay.
Cool. Well,
What else? Mustafa, anything from your side? Anand, sorry for missing your part, but anything else?
Hi. Actually, I am also I am new the Kubernetes ecosystem. I usually work for software architect in traditional system. This project is the gateway to know Kubernetes ecosystem, adding new feature actually. And before 2 months ago, I got a new project. Actually, I am so busy today because I have to finish my project until December. And actually, I attended your meeting. Actually, I want to learn your issues and design and new features actually, and actually I am only listener. I am passive member today. But maybe after a few months, I will be active member. Actually, I will attend the KubeCon on Chicago. Maybe we can meet in Chicago.
Great. So David will be there. We have the Kubescape kiosk at the CNCF. How do you say that? Like area. There are like many kiosks of CNCF, so we will have the Kubescape kiosk, and we have the Arma booth, so you can
yes.
join the Kubescape. And I believe David will be there, maybe other people as well, but for sure David will be there, so you can.
Actually, my speaking, my English speaking is not good. I can write and read very well, but my English skills is not good. And during the KubeCon, I will express myself more clearly. Okay.
Good luck. Thanks for joining.
Thank you very much.
See you, Mustafa. I'll be there.
Anand, anything else from your side, or we're on a roll?
I mean, it's the first week, so I don't really have a lot of show. But in the coming weeks, maybe the next community meet we'll have.
You already.
I mean, working on this. Yeah, working on this change I was referring to. But yeah, I'm pretty sure by the next month, if me and David are able to coordinate a few more meets, we'll have a great prototype to even showcase if need be.
That's great. That's really great. We're happy to have you with us, Anand. And,
thank you.
We see your valuable work, so continue like that. Okay, so I don't want to waste anyone's time anymore, but if you have any other topics to talk about, let's have it. And if not, I think we can close it. Alessio, Matthias, anything else from your head? David?
I'm good.
Good. Okay.
Yeah, me too.
So see you soon, I guess. We're super available in the Kubescape Slack channel, of course. So feel free to post there all the time. Also individually, you can contact each of us. Yeah, I guess I see you.
Great.
Stay tuned.
Thank you. See you next month.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye. See you, folks.